Are you an aspiring professional like CA CS CMA? Are you scared of the course because it is tough? Are you not very sure how to crack it? Well, do not worry. Here are some of the methods and tricks that successful professionals have applied, and that's what made their journey very amazing. I want to share with you guys those methods and tricks. By the way, I am Amit, a chartered accountant of India. I am an auditor by profession and teacher by passion. I am having an experience of 10 years in India doing financial management, audit and taxation of various companies. I am here to talk about some of the habits of highly effective students, rather methods of highly effective students to pass an examination. Let's straight away dive into the habits of highly effective students. Habit number 1. Practical application. So far in your school and colleges, you might have been tested for your ability to remember and recollect those things that you have learned. In CA CS CMA, it's all about understanding and applying the knowledge in a practical scenario. So understand the practical application of what you have learned. You might be wondering how to do these things, right? So that brings up to the next habit. Habit number 2. Imagination. Create a visual image of what you have learned. Our brain stores and retains information in the form of pictures. And that is the reason it is easy for us to recollect a movie than a textbook. Let us take an example. Sometimes when you try to recollect what you have learned, the exact image of the page that you have learned comes to your mind. And this is the way you try to recollect. Hope you have experience in your student life. Or try creating visuals like this way. When you are learning something, visualize yourself into that situation. Play a story in relation to what you actually learn. For example, if you are learning margin costing, imagine that you are launching a new product. You are going to decide the pricing of the product based on the principles of marginal costing. So in that way, it is easier to have a practical application and remember and retain things effectively. This technique is very easy for practical subjects like costing. It can be more challenging for theory subjects like auditing. Now, what can be done for theory subjects? In order to make it very interesting, we will tweak the rule a little bit, and instead of imaging a real situation, we will fake the situation into very interesting and stupid situation and correlate that to what you actually learn. For example, when learning the risk assessment of an audit, in this situation, instead of imagining a real risk assessment of an audit, we will imagine a stupid situation of going to propose a girl. And then we will analyze the risk involved in this activity. What are the risks involved in this activity? The risks involved are whether she is of your type or not, how many brothers she has, is there any chance that you're going to get beaten by the brothers? Now that's funny, isn't it? We will use the same element in the risk assessment of audit as well. Let's move to the habit number 3, recollecting. Play back the visual image the next day. This should be an everyday process. When you study something on one day and wake up the next day morning and try to spend the initial daytime in recollecting what you have studied on the previous day. And in this way, you are playing back the visual image in habit number 2, which is imagination and trying to recollect what you have actually learned. This need not be done at a specific time. You can do this at any time while having a shower, while brushing your teeth, while drinking a tea, whatever it might be. Because for this you need not refer a textbook. You are just replaying the image, visual image that you have created at habit number 2. Now pay attention, my friends. Even if you are a genius, you will be able to recollect only 20% of what you have actually learned, which is absolutely fine and fantastic. Now later when you formally start your studies, try to spend 15 to 20 minutes of your studies in trying to recollecting yesterday's lessons what you have learned, and that way you will be able to recollect 80% of the thing that you have forgotten, and this way you will be able to retain the concept and understand the concept more clearly before you move to your next lesson. Habit number 4. Create 1 or 2 page note for each chapter. You might be thinking that this is a waste of time if you are a lazy person like me. No, it is not a waste of time. It will really help you in doing revision, especially a day before your examination. In the notes, try to have a good structure. Make bullet points, diagrams, chart, etc. instead of detailed descriptive notes. Because a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Remember what I said in habit number 2, that human brains try to store information in the form of pictures. When your eye sees these short words, diagrams, pictures on a 1 or 2 page, you will be able to recollect what you have learned. Now what you need to learn exactly like accounting standards, auditing standards, try to prepare it in a list and read it every day. Habit number 5. Attempt both groups together. Habit number 5 is one of the most important habit among the 6 habits, which is attempting both groups together. Yes, you heard it right. If you are an average student, try to attempt both groups together. Don't be scared, this is the best option you have. Anyways, you have to clear both groups, right? The rule is you need to get 40% marks individually and 50% marks in aggregate. So for many students, they might be very strong in group 1 and a bit weak in group 2. When you attempt both the groups together, when you score good marks in group 1, the excess marks in group 1 can be carried forward to set off to make up for the shortfall of group 2, or it can happen vice versa, that you have scored good mark in group 2 and the excess marks in group 2 can be set off for the lowest marks in group 1. So imagine that if you are appearing only individual groups, so since you are good at group 1 you will be clearing with flying colors and you will be struggling with group 2, vice versa. Habit number 6. Take advices, but it's your decision. Yes, when you're enrolling for any professional exams like CA CS CMA or any exams, what are you really scared of? Of getting failed? No, it is the public and their advices that you are really scared of. Suddenly your neighbors, your mom or dad's colleagues, friends or the relatives, all are interested in your future. You will be bombarded with questions and instructions and advices. And believe me, 80% of the people do not even know what a CA CS CMA is. Let you all succeed in your life and you can make this happen. With that note, I am signing off. Hope you like and enjoy this video. Please do subscribe to the channel Comrade CA. Please share with your friends and others you think might get benefited from this video. Bye for now. We'll see you soon with more exciting videos. Until then, stay healthy, stay motivated and stay connected. Thank you. Thanks for watching.